Good morning. This is just so when I take a break, I don't have to do it alone. Oh, I'm working on some great content for March, though. Really good stuff. I may not have hit my save point last time, so I hope hope there's not like too much retread of old steps here. It feels like there might be. If that's the case, my apologies. Somebody had mentioned online, they said, name a film that you've seen at least 5 times in its entirety, and yet you still watch. It still entertains you. There have been some really good answers. Really good answers. For me, Big Lebowski's obviously on the list. Shawshank Redemption. Yeah, that's a great one. It's another one that's Beastmaster. I watch Beastmaster every time it's on. It's a classic. Sometimes it's not the film itself, but a recall to a specific time in my life when, I don't know, it just brings back memories for me. And so it's like a specific song that you hear. You know, it's not just the song itself, it's all of the parts of your life that relate to that song when it came out. By the way, I'm expecting an important call, so at some point I will have to put you on hold, no offense. Have I been in here before? Is any of this familiar? Kill Bill. I'll watch Kill Bill 1 or 2 if it's on. Anytime it's on. I don't know if it's my favorite Tarantino film, but it is so well done. Did someone tell me that Tarantino was going to direct a Star Trek film? I mean, is that just an old wives' tale kind of thing? Or will Quentin Tarantino... I'm just having a hard time. It's not that I'm not a fan. It's just that I have 2 problems. One is that his gratuitous use of the N-word makes me crazy. It makes me crazy. I find it just off-putting. And it's the case with every one of his films. Structural issues, countermeasure for system failures. Who really gives a shit? Nobody cares. The second thing is that he is a bit hit and miss. The Hateful Eight should have been a stellar film. And instead it was clumsy and an hour too long and poorly written. It just felt like he was milking it. He was trying a little too hard. It was self-conscious, The Hateful Eight, and it should have been good. And while the violence, the over-the-top violence, has real potential for effect, sometimes even comedic effect, in The Hateful Eight, it was just off-putting. It while he's vomiting blood all over the bar, and come on. No. Love Jackie Brown. What a great film. An often unheralded film. Jackie Brown is fantastic. I don't know. I mean, I'd see a Tarantino film that was a Star Trek film out of curiosity only. But this is a. I mean, does he? I mean, does he? Can he do that? You know what I'm saying? I'm having a hard time with it. Linus, the latest addition to our family, is to sleep at my feet. Here's the short version of the story. I had been in contact with I think she's the director of the Humane Society of Tulsa, because the radio podcast listeners had helped to organize, or helped to create rather, an opportunity to fund a van, right? So I'd been talking to them anyway, and we had a relationship, kind of a cursory relationship, but we were friendly. And I got to put on my little gamer gloves or whatever because my hands are freezing. My hands are always cold, frigid cold, burr. And she said, I have your dog, meaning that she had a dog she felt would be perfect for us. And we just weren't sure we were ready. But we also knew there was a gaping hole in our lives, and we knew we would eventually rescue again. We knew it. And so we went and visited the dog, and then we came back later and we said, look, we'd like to see how it feels to have this dog in our home. So we went to her and asked, would it be okay if, since you're fostering for the moment, and this person she was fostering the dog even in her own home after being rescued, could we perhaps just, I hate to say try him out, but bring him over to see if he gels, see if the cat loses his mind, see if he doesn't adjust in our home, see if we realize in our own minds that it's not right. We might just have that revelation, like, whoa, this is just too fast, too soon. And that's valid. We might have realized that it was, the wound is too fresh. And we wouldn't have been returning him to a puppy mill situation. He would have been being returned to, a loving foster home where someone else could have given him the life that he really deserved if we weren't ready. They called the dog Santa because he was rescued in November, but someone named him around Christmas time. I don't know. I don't get that. Santa? Santa? He doesn't look like a Santa. So we just decided he has no name. I'm not going to do the injustice of calling this poor animal Santa. And he came in and he has the spunk of a young puppy, although they say he's probably 3-4 years old, maybe older. I don't know. He is, he's got the softness of Henry with his eyes, and he's got kind of that surrendering quality, but he's also really smart, which Henry was not. Henry was just sweet. And, he was smart, a little bit like Rat Dog, but he also is very much his own. He's a unique dog. He runs himself up and down the stairs, and he loves to tug on the rope and play and do those types of things.
What's this about?
Are you hearing intro music, Victor? Or Victim? I took the intro or the I took the music off the standby screen. People just hated it. Someone said they thought that maybe the dog had some poodle in it. I don't know. But he has proceeded to just steal our hearts. He is just, I don't know, he curls in and nuzzles you and sleeps through the night.
What's this? This camera's so old.
He wants to chill on the couch.
This
He's
means something.
totally focused on you, and everything is his favorite thing. Like, no matter what it is. Everything is his favorite thing.
Nothing.
Oh,
What am I missing?
I gotta put the flowers in the vase, sorry. And, you want to go outside? Yeah, that's his favorite thing. You want to go to work, which is what I say when I go up to my office. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's his favorite thing. Want to go in the car? Yeah, it's his favorite thing. He just wants to be included. That's his favorite thing. And we just realized there's no way we could say no. He was right. He was right. And we were a little self-conscious about rescuing so soon. You know, Natalie was like, "This. We still have sympathy cards open in our house. We have, we still have flowers that were sent from people." Should we do this? You know, is it too soon? I feel weird. You know, there's an irrational part of you. Somebody from New Jersey calling me. Hold on, this ought to be interesting.
Have all been reduced nationwide, such as Cigna, Blue Cross, Aetna, and United.
You can't even chew them out. Can't even chew out the telemarketers. Because now they're all robocalls. Block, caller. Okay, what were we talking about? Oh. He is very different, and that's good. But he's also a good fit for us. He has adopted us, and he's been good for my heart. I mean, I'd be lying if I said that.
Who comes up with this stuff?
Having all of the those moments and sort of being able to laugh a little bit when he's being funny, and he's funny. To feel the
It's ticking.
unconditional love
The pendulum stopped.
of a dog, that's been good medicine for us. And then you have that other conversation. Is it selfish having this dog? And of course, the rational mind kicks in, and you're like, Jesus Christ, you came out of a puppy mill. This dog won the freaking lottery. This dog is, he's already sleeping in a warm bed. And, getting peanut butter treats. We're feeding him peanut butter treats. Yeah. What am I talking about? Hell, if I was a dog, I'd want me to adopt him.
Appreciate the
I'd
art.
want me to adopt me.
Fine. As long as it gets me closer to you, I'll play your game.
I'll play your game, he says, in his hero voice, which is poorly acted by somebody. Somebody should be fired. Okay. Another decapitated body found. Unsolved homicides. Emily's longtime friend and photographer Stefano Valentini appeared heartbroken at the news. She was apparently his muse. I can't see it. I can't see anything.
I remember this. Still a cold case.
The crimson painting behind me. It's weird that this little dog already has fans all around the
This guy's
world.
playing with me.
We'll probably get a companion for Linus, yes. But we're just. I think we gotta slow down just a little bit. You know, one at a time, one rescue at a time, one addition to the family at a time. So yeah, but I think, and it will be a rescue. The romantic part of us is like maybe the Henry van would bring us the next addition to our family, right? Maybe that would be like a full circle moment. And I don't know if that would be the case or not.
Perfect. Naturally so. It is my work, after all. Death preserved on silver nitrate. Like a fly in amber. Beautiful.
He must be a villain because he talks like this. Ah, ah, ah. 1, 2, 3. Ah, ah, ah. I swear. I am the Count. I love to count. It's like the Russian villain in the Rambo movies. Remember? You may scream. There is no shame. Ah, ah, ah. Nick has asked when the Henry van will be ready. We are still, believe it or not, waiting on the transfer of funds because, but what is the date? The 18th. Let's see here. For certified charities, you can't force transfer the money. What you do is the charity goes in and they verify that they are a certified charity, and then they are part of, they have to sign up for the giving fund thing. And then it is an automatic payout that happens on or before the 25th of every month. Well, we signed him up like on the 26th of January. It was so frustrating. We just missed the, so now we're sitting there, I think we hit $36,000, and the money for the Henry van is now locked away until that auto draft takes place. And so, you know, the Humane Society people and I we're just watching. We're just waiting for the notification. Congratulations, you've got money, you know. And I won't touch a penny of it. It's I'm set up so that I run the campaign, but I never touch any of the funds. It all goes directly to this certified charity, and they've got all those checks in place, which is, I prefer it that way. But it's so hard to wait. They are looking for a van. They're looking at specific options and all those things. So they're doing their due diligence while we wait. And then the van will be wrapped. They've got someone who does graphic work for the van. And they'll be working with that. They're going to involve me on the design a little bit, I think. And then on the Henry van. The reason I'm not engaged in the game at this moment is because I've seen this before. So I'm just talking to you while I cover these steps. Give me oil in my lamp. Now that's scary right there, I think. We're going to have Henry's image on the van. It's going to be called the Henry van, and I believe we're going to have the text say, in honor of Henry and those who loved him. And then That van will be used to rescue thousands of dogs. Their goal for this year is 3,500 rescued dogs in the northeast Oklahoma area alone. Actually beyond. I think they do the whole state. They had a big rescue in, it's about an hour from here, Skytook, Oklahoma. Here's what happened. And it's crazy. We had a big freeze, and somebody noticed there was a horse. He was frozen in the lake. He was caught in the water, frozen water. He was all messed up. And they rescued the horse. Well, this led them to the realization that there were a bunch of other neglected and abused animals on this property. That's scary too. We have the bodies exhibit.
What are these things?
This is why you always want to vet your barbecue places before you go. Just take a look around the corner, make sure that, you just never know. So they ended up rescuing a bunch of horses that were all chewed up. They had open wounds up and down their legs, and they were starved to death almost. And there were pigs and a bunch of dogs. And the Humane Society was involved in at least, getting the animals off the property, helping to provide a hub where they could be sent off to the appropriate organizations that can help them. The Humane Society doesn't bring in horses, But it's just tragic to see this type of abuse take place. And it happens all the time. And so, yeah, am I glad to support the Humane Society? You're damn right. I'm donating my time as a video producer to try to help tell some of the stories, and not like Sarah McLachlan stories, the ones that make you want to shoot yourself in the head. In the arms of the angel. I mean, I appreciate what they're doing, but people just shut that stuff off. It's overwhelming. No one can process that much sadness. And so I'm going to produce these kind of short form vignettes about the transformations of the animals and why it's important work that needs to be supported, or hopefully should be supported. And it's not going to make people want to cut their wrists while the video's playing, and I think that's the difference. I heard a great saying once that said people don't give to need nearly as much as they will give to vision, and I believe that. I think it's important to establish needs. We have a need, there's a challenge, there's something bad that's going on. But if you sit around all day and say, the world's fucked up, people are like, yeah,
this has to be the emitter.
I'm overwhelmed by it, and blah, 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 blah. What people want is to be a part of something. And I feel that about the atheist community as well, and the thinking atheist online community. We can sit around all day, and we do. We'll talk about, the crazy stuff that religion is doing to the world, because it's important to have those conversations. But if all we do is curse the darkness, what good are we? And who wants to live like that? Instead, I'm thinking, we are creating community. We are helping people. We are, we're working to make a difference. We believe the world will be better without people lying to themselves or to other people about these superstitious lies, these superstitious stories. We believe that a rational world, a religion-free, or at least where religion is marginalized world, would be a better world. It's not going to be perfect, because people will always be people. And there are those who say, there are those who say that, once we if we ever got rid of religion, it would be utopia. And I'm like, you're going to be shitting me. People will always be people. And there are some awful atheists. They're awful human beings. It's really about people. But we can sort of build that world together as best we can. That's a vision I can embrace. It's a vision that I think a lot of people can embrace. And people would rather participate, I think, in that than just sitting around being pissed off at the fact that people are
Must mean this communicator.
ridiculous.
Restart sequence initiated.
Okay, this is new territory. And you know this is going to go wrong. Whatever's happening here, something's going to go bad. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, here we go.
You've been searching for me for so long, so I have come. But wait, it's not me you seek, is it? No, it's the girl. I should be offended,
Complete with leather gloves.
but how can I be? You're not the only person who wants her power. There is another, one far more deserving. One who can offer rewards you could never imagine. So sorry, but you've been outbid. Fear radiates from you.
That's unnecessary.
It's beautiful, but not yet finished. I am Stefano, and now you are my art. Son of a bitch!
Oh, come on. What the...
Meet my beautiful Obscura.
Oh. I gotta hang up. Important phone call. I'll be right back. Okay, that was relatively painless. Let's get philosophical, really. What is the monster? I mean, aren't we fighting the demons within? Aren't we dealing with, those uncivilized, untoward, even evil tendencies locked down underneath our skin? I mean, when we're about to do battle here with the beast, are we not in a way doing battle with ourselves, the darkness within? This is the question I pose to you. Well, that's bullshit, actually, but that just sounded profound. Okay. Let's try this real quick, and then I got to get back to work because, I actually do work.
You gotta be kidding me.
You got to be kidding me. I'm going to fight the camera lens beastie.
That thing is stopping the emitter from activating.
I guess I better kill it. I'll use my hero voice as I walk around with a pistol. This thing's just gonna piss it off. I mean, I might as well use a straw and a paper wad. Oh, shit!
All right, that got it going. I just have to hold it off until the emitter starts.
Yeah.
80 seconds.
Wow. It has blades.
70 seconds.
Oh, hey. What's it doing? It sounds vaguely naughty. What's happening? What's happening? What is that? What is that? How do I start the timer again? You son of stupid. Yeah. You want to go?
60 seconds.
Like if talk was enough, I'd be on television.
50 seconds.
You.
40 seconds.
What the hell is that? She's part bat. Fuck. I see. She can stop time temporarily. As all women can, really. They have their ways. All right, where are you? Where are you? Oh, shit!
30 seconds.
Sorry. Sorry about that. Very rude. Oh, I have no bullets. Pardon me, hang on, hold on. And medical marijuana. Okay.
10 seconds.
I don't think a shotgun is what we want. You don't want to. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, try to keep me from starting my emitter. I'll show you. I'm a child.
Stabilization procedure complete.
Great.
Save
my own ass. But what am I supposed to do now? If he's gone, he didn't leave Lily here. Where did he take her?
Should give Kibben an update about this.
Hello, Kidman. Wow. I just fought a bat
Shit.
lady with 8
Maybe I'll get a
legs
signal outside.
and a camera head. And I'm very traumatized and I need to talk. I guess now I have to go outside. I mean, I shot her in the camera lens. And she was very displeased, agitated. I told her, we can't speak about this reasonably, and she was completely uncooperative. Nick said I didn't beat it without dying. I think I'm a coward. I'm good at running. Gunpowder. Hang on. Can I make anything of importance here? Let's see. Shotgun shells, a medical syringe, medical kit. Can I make one of those? No. Can I make a smoke bolt, explosive bolt? Can I make one of the... Oh, shit. I want to make an explosive bolt. Okay, I can't make an explosive bolt. I'm a coward, and but I'm alive. Social facade maintenance in order to maintain a conflict-free and obescent population. Obescent. We must provide bureaucratic systems to increase the illusion of productivity. Blah, 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 blah. New World Order. Exposition. I'm not interested. I wish to shoot things. And I need a safe space because I have work to accomplish here. And then maybe we'll come back to this midday. Today. It's amazing how therapeutic playing these games is I have learned this about myself. Like I used to play a long time ago, back in the era of Quake 1 and the first and second Warcraft, StarCraft 1 and 2. But I mean, I'm not a gamer. And so it really has been a nice distraction. Oh God, this is where I came from. Checking map data unavailable. Left to my own devices, I starved to death while walking back and forth in a room the size of a small municipal library. This is not the story of a hero. I'm just saying. I was going to say if Linus gets up, I'll lift him up and show him to everybody, but I'm not going to disturb his sleep. He's okay. Can I get down there? Yeah, that's how heroes open doors. Doorknobs are for wimps. I use my feet. I use my cunning and my feet and my deep voice that sounds a little bit like Rorschach. And I walk around being tough.
Can't believe these bastards use Lily like some kind of science
He uses the word
experiment,
bastard
and then they
like
have the
he's...
nerve to send me in to clean up their mess. It's like some kind of sick joke.
Yeah, it's like a sick joke. Not impressive, this man. This is where a smart man would find a safe space. Unfortunately, you're stuck with me. Okay, I've got a flashlight. I've got cases filled with things I cannot touch. I've got bullets. Anybody see a safe space? My map showing anything yet? Map data unavailable. Get me out. Get me out of this room. Get me out of here. I used to have an old house, first house I ever bought. It was old, built in the 1940s. Bought it for cheap, you know, one of those first home experiences. And it had a radiator like that. Had a floor furnace, had a radiator. It had window unit air conditioning. And the house was, you know, old school plaster and slats. It was just so... a safe space. And every time I see a radiator, it takes me back. All right, we're saved. My friends, I'm going to go back and be productive. I'm going to let the dog out. Oh, he's awake. Want to say hi? Come here, pal. Your public awaits you. Hey, pal. Want to come up? He's a good little guy. And he's the newest member of our family. And everything is his favorite thing. Everything is his favorite thing. Going outside, coming inside. Going here, going there, getting up on the bed, getting on the couch, getting a treat. Just hanging out. Everything is his favorite thing. So, and we're going to go outside real quick. Yeah, want to go outside? Want to go outside? Want to go outside? And then I'm going to do some more work, and I'll meet you back here midday at some point. We'll see if we can do battle against the forces of darkness like the hero that we are. In the meantime, have a wonderful morning, and I'll see you soon.